Hey guys, and hashtag girls.pvp. So we're doing some more Rose Cup battles here today. We're up against PvP Steve. I'll pop a link up in his channel there. So I link to his channel there, Steven. He's a great battler. I really enjoy doing some of the remote tournaments with him, practice matches against him. Yeah, good fun. So Rhydon, you got to throw Stone Edge or you're not going to get to 2 surfs. So Stone Edge would kill. The Wigglytuff goes unshielded, so it's always the better move to throw in a lead situation. That goes for Rhyperior as well. It's basically the same. You shield up the Charm user and you'll be right. Also, don't throw Psychic, throw Meteor Mash, especially if you don't know what's coming in with your Clefable. It's definitely going to do more damage. Anyway, we switch into Scrafty, nice to catch the move, but then I got scared for Earthquake, which was a bad thing on my part. Should have been happy to go that it was going to be a crunch. So in the end, it doesn't overly matter because we get a Lolowak here, and you're really going to see this is where our Scrafty shines. So he's a tank killer, but he's a ghost killer, which is awesome in a fighting Pokemon. So not many people have talked about it. I think Go Battle League's taken a lot of attention off of the Rose Cup, but yeah, he is a dynamite for tanks and ghosts. Will absolutely get killed by the Charm users. Alright, so nice switch here. We got the lead, we get the switch advantage. Sitting pretty here, so we don't need to worry about any surfs. Just going to charge up a heap of energy. Now, this is where we make a mistake, because we know the Charm user is coming straight back out, and we throw the Ice Punch. So Ice Punch only does 54 damage, costs 40 energy. Dynamic Punch is going to do 106 against Wigglytuff. Sorry, against Wigglytuff I should say. It only costs 50 energy. So definitely throw the Dynamic Punches against the Wigglytuffs. Clefable, you probably want to throw the Ice Punch. I'm not exactly sure how much damage the difference is, but I'm fairly confident that Ice Punch is going to be more energy efficient than Dynamic Punch. Anyway, into the next match. So we get another nice lead. So even though these Bone Clubs are going to be super effective, Rock Slide's obviously going to be super effective as well, but do a lot more damage. So we can choose to equally shield here, and we'll probably beat him to the next Rock Slide, but we choose to just keep the shield advantage and let that one go and try and farm him down with our Rhydon. Now unfortunately we come into the Wigglytuff, so we're going to throw the Stone Edge and he switches. So nice switch, catch that Stone Edge, and we're going to switch into our own Scrafty, who's going to take down this Rhyhorn. Now we probably could have shaved the shield there, but we know most of the damage from Wigglytuff is going to be from fast moves. Right, so that Charm's going to do all the damage, so why not use up as many shields as possible? But it doesn't even matter because there you go. See, we lose 2 Pokemon essentially, 1.5 really, to that Wigglytuff. Alright, thanks Steve. We'll move into the next battle. It's Justin, 85. So Justin's ranked at number 8 in Australia. He's a really good battler. Again, from my Arena Australis Discord group, so all these battles are going to be against Aussies here today, guys. Much easier to battle people in your own country, time-wise. It all works out a lot better. So we're not in a bad position here. We've wasted a shield, but we've got a Golbat who's quite healthy. Now, this is where I probably made a mistake. I probably should have stayed in and thrown that Shadow Ball. Either forced his shield, or he'd take a fairly good sizable bit of damage. Now I'm not talking one hit KO, but yeah, so we're going to let our Scrafty go and bring in Probopass to absolutely annihilate this Skarmory. So if we don't throw all of that because we're hoping to get a little bit more extra energy. So we got a little bit extra energy there. Unfortunately though, we're coming up against his Probopass and he has Magnet Bomb and we do not. So we are not going to win this mirror match. Maybe if we had Spark as a bit of a quick energy generation, but no, really, he's got the shield advantage. It's just a long drawn out matchup. Probably, I'm not going to say not as bad as Umbreon versus Umbreon or Skarmory versus Skarmory, but yeah, it's a bit slow. Now, I was hoping he was going to waste his energy there. I wasn't actually going for the farm. I knew I was behind on health, but yeah, I was hoping he'd waste all of his energy, which he didn't. But we still ended up getting the win, so thank you, Golbat, for your wing attacks. Now, awesome lead match here, and he switches to Charizard, so we switch into Probopass now. probably could have let this blast burn come through. It wouldn't have killed us. It would have done a lot of damage though. But now he can go to work with his Machamp. And now this is the only time you actually do want to have Thunderbolt, is against the fighters. So it's going to do a bit of damage, you know. We're not talking one hit KO sort of range, but it's going to do some nice damage. Now we correctly call him a chop because he threw it before we came out. I think he might have just been playing the odds there. So he lands the Rock Slide here. So we're happy to let our Golbat go down there because it's going to be less energy that his Probopass is going to be able to, you know, get onto us. So we're quite happy with that. And we can let Scrafty go to work with these Parrot Punches. So I don't know if... I'm assuming Justin just let the game go there because he could have shielded up that Parrot Punch if he wanted to. So I'm looking at teams here. I actually went in blind against Justin. I knew the 6 I was going to use. I was just running my team, testing it out. But he didn't have a 6, so he just said, I'll throw in whatever. So the team you see on the right, I wasn't actually analysing it. That's just the Pokemon that I saw him use in his battles. So you can see how much damage we really do take there from that Blast Burn. And this is a wrap. So we've got 2 pseudo tanks, or Probopass is a tank. Rhydon's not really a tank. Doesn't beat the fairies. So... yeah, Machamp's just going to wipe the floor with us. I shouldn't shield anything. I'll just let this one go. And we'll look into the next match. A bit of lag. Thanks very much. How's everyone going in Go Battle League? Good. Hope you'll be higher ranked than me. Kind of gone slow. Haven't worried too much. Only like rank 6 or 7. 7? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, next battle. So, now we get the exact same situation as with Rhydon versus Wigglytuff. 1 shield, charm it down. That's all you have to do. So obviously wasted the shield. And again, throw the Meteor Mash, guys. If you're blind, you're going to be much better off throwing Meteor Mash than Psychic. Now, if you don't have to throw it blind, then by all means, take your time, have a look, see what's going to be better. Which I could have done, but I was trying to be smart and predict what he was going to do. And that was dumb. Anyway, so the reason we threw out Scrafty here is we know we've taken down his tank with our Wigglytuff. Odds are he's not going to have a Probopass in the back as well. So we're happy to sort of sacrifice Scrafty into his Skarmory, hoping we can, you know, chip away as much damage as possible. But ends up, because we shielded stupidly earlier, we just don't have enough shields to come out on top of this matchup. So yeah, he gets into a second cross chop. First one was Rock Slide, takes us out. So now we move on to our next battler, Krisader. Now Krisader went in blind as well, and I've just popped up the Pokemon that he ended up using. So we've got a shiny Gligar. So what do we have to watch out with Probopass? We have to watch out for Dig and only Dig. So we can see he's got the Wing Attack variant, so it's not Fury Cutter, so he's essentially running this as a flyer with a bit of ground to help with the tanks. So he switches into a Loloax, so Scrafty comes out. Crafty Scrafty. It's really good. It's just funny, yeah. It's a bit... Before Scrafty, a lot of the cut was sort of ABC, and it was just sort of rock, paper, scissors. But I think there's a few Pokemon now that with Scrafty coming in, and you can use Drapion to take out some different things, and yeah, it just switches things up a little, so no need to shield up too much because we don't want Scrafty to be on too high health, because then he gives opportunity to be farmed up for energy. Alright, so we go back to our Probopass. I'm going to throw this Rock Slide. And he does waste his last shield. And switches to into Scrafty. So this is a wrap. We don't have to worry. We had Clefable in the back. Just going to rip through everything here. Won't even need to go into Probopass. Clefable's just going to take it down and get the win here. Alright, so obviously Krisader, another Aussie trainer from Tasmania down south. A lot colder than where I live up here in Queensland. And he's ranked number 56 in Australia. Now, this is interesting. This is a cool matchup to see that Scrafty actually does really, really well against Sableye. I throw the Parrot Punch as a bait, and he doesn't take it, and then switches out into his own Scrafty. Now, slightly problematic for me in the fact that I don't have anything that's really going to be able to kill him. Oh, I didn't take Clefable or Golbat this round. Even Medicham, you know, that would have been great. So we're forced to sort of, I guess, sacrifice our Rhydon. I'm trying to get some chip damage away and take a lot of his energy. So our Scrafty, for some reason, has a ton of energy here, and he causes him to burn both his shields. So now we've got Probopass. He's on, you know, 4/5 health, 2 shields, and it purely depends if he's got Steelix in the back. That's game. So we got a Lolawak, so we know we can take 1 Bone Club, but we probably shouldn't take any more than that. And he switches to catch the energy. But that ends up going in our favour because we don't kill the Sableye. We can just farm it down, but we definitely should have shielded there. Would have done more damage. Foul Play would do more damage than a Bone Club. Now, this is where it's tricky for... If you're not going to be able to get to a second charge move, better off throwing fast attacks. Just don't even worry about it. You'll get 1 extra fast attack. That may have actually even been enough to kill my Probopass. Would have been close, but it was probably enough. So, we're going to eat a Blast Burn here on Rhydon, throw a Surf. So Surf is obviously going to kill Charizard, but he shields up, and then he's just going to fast move us down. So it farms us down. We've got a lot of energy. We're up a shield, but you know, not sitting too pretty here. And he went blind, so he caught me out there with the Dragon Claw. But we just get him down before he can get to that Blast Burn. I think he must have had it with that last move. Unfortunate there. So now we throw the Psychic. Obviously this is going to do more damage against the Fire type than Meteor Mash will. And we are eating a Bone. I actually thought that was going to be a Shadow Ball. But he gets to a second Bone Club and that's going to finish us off. But it gives us a bit of time to charge up some energy on Golbat. And we're equal shields. And what comes out is Sableye. Now we do something stupid here, guys. I need to bait and then land a Shadow Ball for the win. And I don't shield. Have to shield there. Power Jam, Foul Play. 2 of them are going to kill me. So he can shield and then just fast move us down. So that's the end of that one, guys. Cheers. So thanks very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know if you like the new format, the graphics, if you have any comments, anything you'd like me to change, do differently. Please, yeah, criticism, constructive, anything, feedback would be great. Thanks.